A Spaceman Who Lived in Des Moines. That's the title of a new children's book, of all things, from the imaginations of the guys at t-shirt shop Raygun.
We've joked for years that the CEO of the company is located in southern Florida and is a spaceman from the future. And I can't really remember when that started. We've got a lot of time on our hands here to come up with backstories about the company. And so we've always joked about a spaceman named Nitro Sock who's always calling us and screaming at us to get going on social media and uploading more videos and stuff like that to our website.
There's adult commentary in the book?
Yeah, kind of. There's little things in the background, kind of a la Pixar, where there's some inside jokes. You do have where he participated in local civic life. He's at an event with Branstad and Kim Reynolds shaking hands with a flying robot because they're welcoming Iowa's newest recipient of state economic development incentives, Flying Robots Industries. We won't end up attacking you, ... We promise. But then they obviously end up attacking somebody, unfortunately.
They do attack.
So how did you come up with the look of the book?
That was kind of just inspired from like our style we kind of established like previously. It's like all very like linear, a lot of like straight lines and like very simple, I guess.
It's interesting to remember from being a child to when you read them and stuff you notice about them as an adult and you wouldn't notice as a child. And so I think that's why we kind of tried to balance how a kid's book should be written for kids, but then how, it can be not like adult, but it's interesting art.
There wasn't any like one book I would say that inspired it. We would just like, we were drawn to kind of like the books that had like a single character who was kind of like wandering around aloof, just kind of uncurious about his whereabouts or just kind of like trying to find his way. So that's kind of like what Nitro Sock is in this book.
I wanted to kind of capture what the city looked like at this time, of what he would actually be interested in. So you have the sculpture garden, but then things like 8035, and there's some buildings and landscapes, and even Terry Branstad. I mean, he'll be around forever. I just don't know if 8035 will be.
He's lasted this long.
And so, I wanted to more capture like a snapshot of what he would be doing at this period, so that in 20 years from now, when Raygun has failed and I no longer live in I've been run out of town because people discovered this was a pyramid scheme and all our investors lose money.
That'll suck.
That kids will still be somebody could still read it and see what life looked like.